In NASCAR, we run a gear ratio at the rear of the cars. From Martinsville, Virginia, we run a 650-to-1 ratio. When we go to a place like Talladega, we used to run a 275-to-1 gear ratio, letting the car really run fast. This day and time, most of the time around Daytona, you run a 364-to-1 gear. The trick to making this gear live is 1 gallon of oil, making sure that it's lubricated properly, making sure that the pump is running, transferring the oil to the rear end cooler, back into the gear. Some guys run the external belt-driven pump. The only time you're going to have trouble with this is when the belt comes off. The pump quits turning, you're going to burn the gear up. We do have an internal pump in the housing itself that's driven off the pinion, and as long as it's not clogged up, not going to have any problem whatsoever. Martinsville, Virginia, and road racing. You hear the scenario, the car wheel hop, they broke a gear. What happens? The engine, the transmission, the drive shaft is all in sync, turning the same RPM. The driver gets really aggressive, jumps on the brake pedal, he changes the speed of the rear wheels at the pinion and the ring gear, literally causing them to work against themselves. That's when you shell a tooth off the ring gear of the pinion. It gets picked up, goes back through the ring gear and pinion, and that will shell all the teeth off. That's when you'll have damage to the rear end of the car.